I don't think it's gonna make students lazy. So it's not doing the writing for me, but I can ask it questions so I can do my own writing. No laziness there. I think it's just gonna enhance those things that we haven't been able to do and that teachers have not been able to do for students. I am the Director of Early Learning Programs, and that basically works with our students and staff from birth to 3 to grade 2. One of the things that I want to be able to do is really engage teachers in engaging with the AI with their students. One of the things that you brought up was very interesting, to be able to allow teachers to be able to really get to know their students. And when they get to know their students, they're able to show it and demonstrate that through their lessons. And so to be able to, even with the little kids, to be able to bring up things that those kids may not have had the exposure to in a regular classroom, when they can really bring those things to life. The other thing that really resonated with me is you said, when kids have questions, they're able to ask. Imagine how many millions of questions little kids have to ask, and they're able to have those questions actually answered and have somebody actually listen. Everybody's questions will be able to be answered. You'll be able to say, you know what? Later, I'm gonna let you ask AI. Later, I'm gonna let you get on ChatGPT, or later, we're gonna go to Gemini, and you'll be able to get that question answered. I think that's just gonna be a game changer. The first one I think of is we're educating kids for jobs that haven't been created yet. And so imagine them being able to be empowered to create things that we haven't thought about. I can't dig near into dinosaurs like a kid could dig into dinosaurs using some form of AI and be able to call it something, to be able to write a story based on a picture they've drawn. Imagine all of that to be able to do for kids, I think is gonna be a game changer. I don't think it's gonna make students lazy. I can speak for myself as a doctoral student. And so for me to be able to go to chat with things I don't understand, especially when I'm looking at things that have to do with research or things that have to do with statistics, I've honestly been able to go into chat, put things in there, and it explains it in a way that I understand. So it's not doing the writing for me, but I can ask it questions so I can do my own writing. No laziness there. I think it's just gonna enhance those things that we haven't been able to do and that teachers have not been able to do for students. It was amazing. Of course, I liked the instructor. We were able to be introduced as adult learners to things that we may have seen, but we might not have seen. And so we've got some young educators there that do a lot of things already, and you were still able to keep them interested because there were some things that they didn't know about. You also have some seasoned educators, including myself, where we're able to, I think some of us are a little more intimidated by AI. And so it helped to take some of that mystique away. So I really feel like that part was helpful.